The Gladiator 2 trailer is here and the internet has responded, and we know exactly where the negativity is coming from. We're going to key in on that in just a minute. But the Gladiator 2 trailer, if you look at this on the outside, I mean, you have Ridley Scott returning. You have it based off Gladiator, obviously the sequel to Gladiator, a very, very popular movie. And you have Denzel Washington, a very highly respected actor, one of the greatest actors of all time. So you've got a lot going for it based on the people involved with it. But it has been a long time since Gladiator blew us all away with Russell Crowe. So this announcement at the time, you're like, what the hell are they doing here? But I'm going to give it a shot because the people involved are cool. I'm going to at least look at it. And the trailer's here, and everybody hates it. Everybody hates it. And the reason everybody hates it, none other than Gary from Nerdrotic. That's right, it's Gary, the guy who can't even open a fucking door in the Witcher video game. He's the guy behind all of the hate. It's solely his fault. The guy who can't even start a show on time on his Friday Night Tights show. That guy, half the time he can't get the sound figured out. But he's behind all of the hate for the Gladiator 2 trailer, at least according to the Daily Beast. The Gladiator 2 trailer is already getting insufferable backlash. Insufferable backlash. Why is it insufferable? Why? The normal reaction to a trailer for the Gladiator sequel would be cool, or this kicks ass. Instead, the anti-woke trolls are already complaining about it, says Joel here. Joe Hoffner, if that's how you say his name. I wonder if Joe has pronouns in his bio. There's no telling, but there's probably a pretty good chance of it. But down here in this article, it says, the thumbnail of noted anti-woke YouTuber Nerdrotic's reaction to the trailer. So he's anti-woke YouTuber. No, he's just a YouTuber that covers pop culture. And he calls things like he sees them. He doesn't care what any studios think. That's the same thing that Geeks and Gamers does. That's the same thing most people in this sphere do. They don't care about access. We don't care about impressing the studios. We just call bullshit out for what it is. Now, unfortunately, most of the shit coming out of Hollywood is woke bullshit, so we're going to cover a lot of woke bullshit. But that is not the only thing that we cover. We cover whatever we want to cover, and at the end of the day, Hollywood needs to produce better stuff, and we won't have to worry about calling all of this woke bullshit out. Simple as that. But you're really mad. So I want to pull the thumbnail up that has so much problem here. It's such a good thumbnail. It's such a good thumbnail. And it's got Tupac on the hat. This is so damn good. And the fact that it's got that stupid look from Gary, that stupid look that Gary always has, it's the dumbest look, it's the dumbest meme, and it's just as much a meme on Gary as it is anyone else. But let's look at the video in question that's such a problem. So I'm going to react to their reaction because that's how you grift on YouTube, okay? That's how you grift on YouTube. So we're going to react to their reaction because that's how you do it around here. Let's see if I can. All right, here we go.
Is that a dude? That's not a dude. Is that a dude?
No, that looks like a chick.
Girl.
No, that's a chick. Look, there is a definite hint of boba.
That's boob
Got
armor.
nipple armor. It's got a little nipply going on there.
Sure.
We all like a little bit of nip.
Archer. Sure.
Who doesn't like a bit of nip?
Wait.
Oh, no, we just found out what happened to her.
Yeah. What happens when you send women to war?
The thing is, though, she had an arrow in her, so there's a good chance she shot herself. Just holding the bow backwards and then let go. Women, eh?
You've achieved equality. Death in war. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. You get to do what we do now.
Dude. Could you imagine some soy boy watching this? He's just screeching at all of the jokes that they're telling. He's just screeching, just losing his mind. And all because you had to write an article and feature Gary's video in it. Now, I'm going to react to it. I'm going to get more views. Gary's going to get more views. And we're all going to be that much better off. So thank you, soy boy extraordinaire. Here we go.
Let's watch the trailer for Gladiator 2.
God, I hope we get Titanic too.
Gladiator.
So remember when they talked about
I was told that like Az was just not friends with any of us, and we, because he left Friday Night Tights, it was over. These guys are trying to distance himself from Az. The guys are trying to distance himself from Az, or maybe it's Az is done with us. Like, I can't figure out which narrative we're supposed to believe about that one.
About this, and we all you might have been young. Okay, too young, Mueller. But when Gladiator came out, there was immediately talk of a sequel, and we're like, Maximus died. That's fucking ridiculous. It's retarded. It was considered a joke. But Ridley Scott was very serious about this, to the point where 20 years later, we're finally getting one. And it kind of makes sense, but when you watch the trailer, there's some aesthetic things that we need to discuss.
Also, the original idea for the sequel was very different from this.
Yes. Yeah. By the way, yes. By the way, I would have rather seen it. What, Maximus in hell, like fighting his way back.
Hades.
Yeah, like hell yes.
I remember that day.
The thing about this, it's the same kind of reaction when you heard about this. There was just a lot of confusion about a Gladiator sequel all of these years later. But like I said, people are willing to forgive things for people that have done a lot of good work or earned respect over the years. Ridley Scott's obviously a legend. He's obviously, I don't think he's done a whole lot recently, but everything he's done in the past, people appreciate that. Denzel Washington, I had this conversation on Geeks Gamers Daily. I would argue he's one of the single most respected actors in Hollywood when you combined him off screen and on screen. Like, he's regarded as one of the greatest actors of all time. And then off screen, he's genuinely seems like he's a really good guy. He doesn't get into controversial stuff. He doesn't talk about politics. He just seems like a really good guy. So he's one of the most respected people in all of Hollywood from, a fan base perspective and just generally speaking, general audience. Everybody loves Denzel. And of course, you have this based off of a sequel from Gladiator. Then we get the trailer.
Oh,
never forgot.
Whoa. Okay. So they're actually directly referencing Maximus.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. There's a connection. You're seeing it right now.
So that's Thingamajiggy's sister's kid.
Grombus.
That a slave could take revenge against an emperor.
Where were you born?
I don't know. I never knew a mother nor a father.
You will be my instrument.
Who are you?
I like the first, until the rap music starts, I didn't hate this trailer. I thought, it's okay, it's good, it's decent, it's fine. Rap music, done.
I think a question like that would have come before this conversation.
And I like rap music, at least old school rap music. I love old school rap music.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's like a prisoner, right? So this guy just comes. You'd think you would have said, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
So he is it's similar to what was the guy's character who from the first one, the one who died, the one who died
Oliver Reed,
fucking Chad, by the way.
Oliver Reed.
Yeah, that's like a hell of a way to go. So former gladiator, freed himself. Now he does, he's got a group of gladiators, and so.
Did you hear that crowd? The greatest temple Rome ever built.
Awesome! We're gonna get to kill Pedro Pascal.
It looks like he's gonna be in like a whole movie.
I'm in already.
So they're putting this part. Okay, so that's the Coliseum being filled with water. And these are the first water sports.
But I'm
just kidding. Okay. It's not the first water sports. The first water sports go back to the cavemen. But yeah, like this, they did little sea battles.
They're gonna put a little shock in there, and you got to go get them.
It does look very CGE, chat. I will agree. I will absolutely agree.
I thought
I don't think I'm not too hung up on that.
Good. That looks pretty good. I mean, it's CG, but I think it's good looking CG. The Coliseum looks good, and the crowd look good. It doesn't,
Well, the premise for this movie is actually interesting. I mean, I would still see Maximus in Hades. That'd be fucking fun as hell. But like this one is a little more linear. It's a generation later. There's a kid who witnessed Maximus, possibly inspired, possibly has the same upbringing. similar circumstances, and then he kills Pedro Pascal. I'm kind of like, you sold me on this.
Yeah, I mean, I like that.
Yeah.
The greatest temple Rome ever built. The Colosseum.
Eddie's in it from Stranger Things.
Yeah, and he's playing a very different role, which is cool.
Very, very different role.
Okay. Okay.
What? That happened.
Did it?
Yep.
They did it?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Gary was there.
I was there, bro. I'm with you, Muller.
Power.
Oh, there are shots!
Wait, they're awesome.
All this is cool, man.
There are victories
All of this looks good.
yet still to come.
Rome has so many subjects. She must feed them.
They can eat war.
Do they just do the let them eat cake moment?
I mean, let them eat war is a little different.
Well, it's the same premise, though, isn't it? We'll feed them on something which they can't be sustained on. Can I just say right now, I'm okay with this. What I'm watching right now, I'm like, I'm gonna go. I'm up for seeing this.
I am fine with it. I will be seeing this movie.
I feel like you'd be seeing it even if it was hyper cringe.
If it was hyper cringe, I'd still be seeing this movie. I am hungry.
Turn slaves into gladiators, the gladiators into free men.
You have something. I knew it from the start.
Did you now?
Rage.
This is about
Fucking bring on the rhinos, bitch!
survival! Survive! Hold together, and when the charges break for the wall.
Oh, that rhino got somebody.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This could be cool. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
somebody
fine
got
with
got.
all this. I'm fine with all of this. It's what comes next.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
It's not that, like it won't affect the movie. I don't think.
Whose head could I give you that would satisfy this fury?
Entire Roman armies.
Too much.
I didn't like that
General
line
will
from
do.
Denzel. I didn't like that line from Denzel. And here comes the fucking rap music. But that line from Denzel is a little weird. But
Too much.
The general will do.
Rome must fall.
What is this music?
What's the music? What is the music?
It's so dumb. It turns into like Bad Boys at the end. It's like I expect this from a Bad Boys trailer, not
Yeah,
fucking
they need some
Gladiator.
orchestral score, not.
Yes.
I need to only give it a push.
We'll make it out alive.
Feels so
Yeah.
inappropriate for Gladiator. But okay, whatever.
It's so bad.
Okay. This is a miss. This bit's a miss. Swing and a miss.
All right. Hands on the mausoleum floor.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's so bad, dude.
Oh no! Why?
Somebody should,
I was loving it up until the rhino.
somebody should put like Shrek music to it. You know, hey now you're an all-star.
That would be better.
Oh no!
I'm waiting for the first trailer to do the piano key and then a soft version.
By the way, I don't know if it's in this one because I haven't seen it, but yeah, Gary does have this one uploaded right here. Let's see.
The entire Roman armies.
Too much.
The general will do.
I'd say there's potential.
Somebody wants to.
Of that song. Hey now.
Sorry, yeah, some woman singing it slowly
Yeah.
and mumbling.
And then on play it goes dun 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 dun, and then cuts out.
Oh wow! Every trailer is the same. Apart from this is okay.
And it just all that.
This ring belonged to Maximus. Now I give it to you. What is the dream of Rome? That people are not free.
Last guy who wore that ring died.
Yeah, it's got the little stab on with the poison in his hand. It's just ow.
But
I'm like just watching the rest of it on mute.
Denzel being the character he is, that's also historically accurate. So there you go.
Yeah. Let's.
Now I will control an empire. I will not waste another generation of young men for their vanity.
Strength another! This our own piece of heroes! Hands on the mausoleum floor.
No, stop out the mausoleum floor,
bad,
please,
man.
please.
Jesus.
You ain't me, baby.
Get your game on. Go play.
It's appropriate as this fucking nonsense. And he's like rapping about like the Colosseum. He gladiated.
Hey man, it looks like we've got an idea of what the whole story is, and it looks like it could be fun.
I think we just saw the whole film.
Yeah,
I think we did.
Yeah,
I think we did.
Yeah, either they both or just Pedro dies. Probably both die in that fight. The other guys storm and kill the other people at the end. Thanks for this free film. I can't say that I'm jumping up and down with joy, but I thought, look, it could be a fun romp.
It doesn't.
It could be a fun romp.
Yeah, like if you leave out the fucking rap song, it doesn't look as cringe as it could have been.
that is true. I mean, if you take that out, I mean, the trailer's getting absolutely crushed. Like, this is the trailer right here. 248,000 downvotes to this trailer. Now, nonsense like this is what pisses me off more than anything, because the Gladiator 2 trailer is already getting insufferable backlash. There's nothing insufferable about the backlash for the trailer. People are rightfully pissed off because tonally you took something that was looking pretty damn good and you basically just threw it all off whack. And that's mainly because, I don't know, probably because you got a black person in it. You seem to think you have to have rap music in it. That's how Hollywood and white Hollywood elitists seem to think. Like, oh, we have a black person in it. That means we have to add rap music to it. It's so dumb. Now, does that mean that the film is going to be bad? I don't think so at all. I don't think it guarantees anything. I'm not saying that it guarantees it won't be. I don't feel like it's going to affect the film, but you should be cautious about everything that Hollywood produces for sure. And don't let clowns like Joe Hoffner or Hoofner or whatever his fucking name is. Don't let clowns like this bother you because there's nothing insufferable about this backlash. This backlash is completely justified. For the first half of that trailer, you had something interesting that looked really good, and then you completely threw it into a completely different situation, and it felt tonally all wrong. Everything about it felt wrong. It's Gladiator. That's what we're looking for when you bring fucking rap music into it. And I just have to clarify, because I'm sure somebody's going to clip me on Twitter for saying it. I have no problem with rap music, at least old school rap music. You know, like Too Short. Maybe Rakim. Of course, Tupac. Of course, Tupac. One of the greatest, if not the greatest rappers of all time. Old school Notorious B.I.G. Biggie. No problem with any of that. But when you start talking about bringing, Tupac is my favorite rapper of all time. You bring Tupac music into this, all right? You want to bring Ambitions as a Rider into this? I'm going to be like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why are we doing this? Why? You're going to bring So Many Tears into this? I mean, it's It's Tupac. It would be cool to hear anything from Tupac in a correct situation, but not for a Gladiator movie. No, tonally it would feel off. So anyway, I wanted to grift off to this because some clown here had to basically blame Gary for all of his life's problems. So I was going to grift off of it because that's what we do. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.